Hi, my name is Turner. I'm currently at the BlueStamp Summer Engineering program. I'm a junior at Colorado Academy, and this is my first project. So this is called the TV Be Gone from Adafruit, and basically it's an infrared light blaster that sends infrared signals to TVs, giving the TVs the infrared signal patterns telling them to turn off. So basically it turns off TVs. So it's made up of a few components, starting with on the back you have the batteries which supply power to the whole project. Right here on the front is a green LED that turns on, so you are able to tell when it's running or not, since you can't see infrared. Here is a button that when you press this button, it starts cycling through its database of infrared patterns, which are contained in the chip here. This is a capacitor, which basically serves as a power reservoir for the chip. And so since these infrared LEDs are running off of the same power source as the chip, you want to make sure that the chip is receiving a constant steady stream of power so that it doesn't receive any power drops, which would mess up the patterns. These pins here are the ICSP pins, and basically all they're used for is if I wanted to reprogram or change the coding already put into this chip, this is how I would program it. Going on to the other side here, this blue ceramic piece here is a ceramic resonator, and it provides the sort of clock for the chip. And what that clock does is it helps tell the chip how often and when to turn these LEDs on and off after you've started the process by pressing this button. And now, since these infrared LEDs are controlled by this chip, the power would normally come directly from the chip, but these LEDs require a far greater supply of power than this chip can output. So instead of going directly to the LEDs, the chip talks to these transistors here. And what these transistors do is they're like electronic switches that when they receive power or get put to ground, they put the power from the batteries in directly to the LEDs, so that the controller, so that the chip here is still able to control the LEDs, but they are also able to receive a strong enough power so that they can have a bigger infrared range and actually talk to the TV's infrared receiver. And here's a demo of my project. Okay, so this is my demo. As I've already pressed this button, so it's going, but I can't see any of these LEDs blinking right now, but the camera we're using is able to pick up infrared light and display it, so you are actually able to see these infrared LEDs blinking right now. So that's basically what the TV is seeing, and when it sees those infrared signals, it recognizes that and tells itself to turn off.